All right, Ken Orange Theory Trader back with you with another video, just talking about how you can use an AI to help you pass a prop firm challenge. So it's very simple. I have here three AIs that I use frequently. I have Grok, I have ChatGPT, and also have Google Gemini. So I'm going to give you a simple prompt that I use, but you can tailor it to your liking. But here we go. I put for the prompt, I need a trading plan to pass a prop firm challenge. I'd like to pass in 2 weeks, so you can put whatever time frame you're looking at. Assume a 50% win rate. Give me a simple, brief plan on what I should risk per trade and the type of rewards I should shoot for. Again, please keep it brief and keep these rules in mind. My starting balance will be $50,000. So whatever your challenge balance is, that's what you're going to want to put in there. And then these are the rules. So what you'll do is you'll go to the details of whatever plane you're trying to trade. So in this case, I just picked a random one phase micro one from the company called Instant Funding. This is not a company. I'm not an affiliate of theirs. There's no links for them. I do not shield for them. I have used them in the past. I don't currently. Okay, but anyway, so what you'll need to include to copy and paste for the AI will be the daily loss limit if there is one. Just drawdown stuff mainly is that's what you're going to want to focus on. So I'm going to copy this. I wouldn't recommend copying the whole thing because you don't want to overload it. Just the pertinent stuff like how much you're allowed to lose per day, the total loss, things like that. I wouldn't worry about news trading and stuff like that. So let's see here. I'm not going to worry about a max lot rule. Let's see here. Risk trading. Okay, that's fine there. Profit target, I'd include that there. So I'll paste that. Not going to worry about payouts just yet because I'm only trying to pass the challenge. I'm not worried about prohibited strategies because that's just more so for me. I'm just really interested in the math. I'm not worried about news trading or instrument commissions or anything like that. Limits and scaling, I'm not worried about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll copy all of this and we'll go ahead and make sure it's on fast. I don't need like a real deep explanation, just something simple. Same for ChatGPT, I'll just paste it there, paste that, and then I'll go to Grok, paste that. Okay, all these AIs are free. So there we go. And click the quick answer. Let me go back to Gemini so it's first. So I'm not going to read all this, but obviously it says here's a concise plan for 50 grand, getting 8%. Risk per trade, I should risk 1% of my account. It keeps it within the 4% daily loss limit. It says I should go for 1 to 3, so 1 to 1500. Rules keep you in the daily drawdown, so risking 500 keeps me safe. It's giving me an option to export to sheets and stuff like that. So then it's saying outline a checklist for maintaining open. It'll try to like recommend little stuff like that, but which I don't want. So then you just engage from there. So say, can you give me a chart of over 2 weeks of trading and how it would look to reach the profit target. So while that's doing that, let's check what ChatGPT spit out. Profit target, max daily loss. Okay, sometimes if they give you the same thing, that's fine. So the consensus appears to be 1% for risk. ChatGPT is recommending 1 to 2, so risk 500 to make 1,000, or 1 to 3. Let's see here. Daily rules: stop at the 2 losses in a row, which is $1,000 on the day. And that sounds reasonable. So again, 1 to 2, and then I'm going to say same thing. Ask for a chart. So I'm asking for a chart on how it would look to pass a challenge in a 2-week span with the 1 to 2 risk reward and a 50% win rate. So that's going to spit out that. I'm going to go to Grok now. So Grok is recommending a couple of things: simple and conservative plan with 0.5% to 1% risk. 1 to 3 trades per day. It's just giving me trade management, hard stop loss. Grok didn't really go into detail that much. So I'm going to stick with, go back to Gemini, and it says something went wrong. So let's try it again. And we'll slide over the ChatGPT. It's analyzing here. I don't know. Let me see if I can see. I was giving me an equity curve. All I want is a text chart of the trades over the 2-week. It was doing too much on that one. I didn't want an equity chart. I just wanted like text. Yeah, like something kind of like that. So let me tell Grok the same thing, or Google Gemini the same thing. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Perfect. All right. So you see here, trades 1 through 8, I guess you could say. So taking this eight trades just shows the win loss, win loss. I don't know about the 50% win rate. Yeah, okay, it's there. All right. So yeah, that works. And then 54,000, that gives you the passing balance. Or does it? Let me make sure, because hold on. That's $50,000. That doesn't sound like 8% times 0.08. No, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 8% of 50,000 is $4,000, and that's what Google Gemini put. Okay, sorry, my math was off. All right, so that's good there. And then, so that's that. Like I said, Grok was kind of meh, so I'm gonna leave it to the wayside for now. Um, this one here, same thing. It spits out that. So then the last thing I'm gonna see is for payouts in terms of how you can get your income from your prop firm. Let's say you pass a challenge. Awesome. All right. Oftentimes, if you look at the numbers or studies of anybody who gets funded, they lose their account as soon as they get funded. You want to go into it with a plan. Okay. So all you're going to do for that is whatever the payout rule is. And typically, most firms now, they got these consistency rules that I can't stand. But in any event, just copy whatever the rules are right here. We're not going to worry about how to request a withdrawal, but mainly the consistency rules. So let's see. Best trading day can't exceed 15% of your total profit. So like that. All right. So that's just this firm. Every firm is different. So you'll say something like, I'd like to make at least $1,000 a month from this account. The drawdown is still, you know what? Let's say, yeah, that's fine. The same of, I forget what it was for this one. Was it 6%? 8%? Yeah, 6%. Okay. 6% of the account balance. These are the rules of consistency. So with this, and I copied and pasted. Okay, so there we go. So I'd like to make $1,000 a month from this account. The drawdown is still the same with the 6% of the account balance. These are the rules of the consistency, and then I just copied and pasted from the website. So with this rule, what's a good plan? Let's just say make $1,000 a month without breaking any other rules. So it's recommending the risk I take is 0.2% of the account. And it just walks you through all that. You can export it to sheets and all that type of stuff. So So best day limit, I should limit myself to making about $150 a day. So, you go through that, you kind of play with that. That wasn't really the point of this video, but I really want to show you how to pass, but as well what's good of passing without being able to also generate an income. So I'm going to copy this prompt now and put it over into ChatGPT to see what it gives me. So it says this is a consistency gain, not a growth gain. So the plan has to be boring on purpose. And you just play with the numbers. I like how ChatGPT is laying this out a little more. So max drawdown, consistency. Okay, so it's giving me roughly the same thing. Well, no, yeah, risking about $100 per trade, 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So risk 100 to make 200. Cap out my profits at 150. Monthly math, very realistic. 20 trading days, 50% win rate, 10 wins, 10 losses. Net 500. Add 1 winning day per week. 1250. That's your $1,000 a month clean. So, and then it gives you some other tips as well. Optimize for 3 to 4 trades a week only. Adjust it for swing trading. Build a breach. Build a drawdown buffer. Yada yada yada. So I hope you see that's helpful. Like I said, you just copy and paste whatever the prop firm is giving you. You toy with it. You have to interact with the AI. You talk to it as you would like an advisor or something like that. And if something doesn't make sense, you just ask for clarification. And I always recommend that it keeps the tips brief and to the point. That's the main thing. I just want the straight answers. Give me the straight math and let me know what I should do. So I hope that helps. I hope you can tailor it to fit your needs for those who trade prop firms. For any questions or anything like that, you can leave them in the comments. And remember, all of these tools I'm showing you are free. It's just a matter of copying and pasting, reading, and comprehending. But again, I appreciate the time and attention. Thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day and take care.